Hi guys, I'm Steph. Thank you so much for checking out my channel today. This is my second time filming this video because the first time I filmed it a few days ago, I ended up with lipstick all over my teeth because I was wearing a dark purple. So I checked my teeth, they look good, so I'm finally ready to refilm this for you guys. If you're enjoying this look or just a little bit curious about it, I did film a Get Ready With Me featuring the Huda Beauty Curl Obsessions palette. So I will be linking that down below in case you want to check it out. So some of you might be surprised to see that I am doing a haul because I did a video talking about why I didn't shop the last Sephora haul. I talked about my makeup inventory. I did a huge haul about all the stuff I have accumulated over like the last year and a half, and I got a lot of stuff. So I kind of talked in those videos about how I do have so much. I kind of want to take ownership a little bit about my shopping habits, about what I have, really look through my collection, use what I have, and not just constantly be purchasing. So the idea of a haul might seem a little bit odd. So just to let you know, before I shopped this haul, obviously we have at least for me, I have a Sephora's Love List, which has like a lot of products on it, but some of them are just dream products, things I know I don't actually need, but like I'm somewhat interested in. So I went through that list first and narrowed it down to the things I really, really wanted, and I ranked those things. I think I ended up ranking 7 items. So I ranked those 7 items and figured out what do I really want, what was most important to me, that type of thing. And then I looked at those items that I really wanted and looked at my makeup and beauty inventory that I had just completed to see what my numbers were like in those categories. Well, then from there I figured, 1, do I really need this item? Or 2, do I really want this item and have I been thinking about it a lot? And if the answer was yes to one of those questions, then I ended up going ahead with the purchase. So the first product I bought is something I've been wanting for a really long time and something I didn't have a lot of in that category, and that is actually an eye cream. This is the Drunk Elephant C Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream. I've heard a lot of really good things about this product, and I am currently using my only eye cream. So I was like, this is a area that I am low on and I really wanted to try it out. So I'm really happy that I was able to pick this up at a discounted price. So I hadn't tested that Drunk Elephant product before, but I have tested other Drunk Elephant products out in the past, and I did a whole video on my thoughts on that brand, and I'll link it down below in case you're interested. But just to summarize, overall my thoughts weren't super positive, though there were a few products I loved. If you saw that, you might be surprised to see that I actually picked up a whole Drunk Elephant set. That is because in this little set, they have the... oh, it's all the way over here. That is because in this set they have the C-Firma Day Serum, and I really like this product and I thought it was really good. I only have one brightening vitamin C product in my collection right now, which I'm currently using, so I figured I might as well get this because this whole kit is just $10 more than this product on its own. So it seemed worth it because another thing I really wanted to try was the Protini Polypeptide cream, and that came in this kit. So for those alone, I thought it was worth the price. I have tried out this little eye serum before. It's not my favorite, and the B-Hydra, this is the eye serum. This is the B-Hydra serum, which I did like, but I didn't think it was worth the money, but it came in the kit, so I wasn't upset to get it. And then this down here isn't something I've tried. This is the Umbra Tinte Physical Daily Defense Broad Spectrum Sunscreen, and I have the non-tinted version, and I really do not like that sunscreen, but because of these two products, I can't really choose what else comes in the kit. I thought it was worth it to pick up, and my issues with this sunscreen are, 1, that it is super greasy, but 2, that leaves a white cast, so I'm hoping because this is tinted, at least it'll solve one of those problems. So for me, it was worth picking up the set for the C-Firma and the Polypeptide. Continuing on with skincare, I got the Dr. Brandt Do Not Age Moisturizing Neck Cream, and some of you might know the first places you see signs of aging are eye wrinkles, I think, and your neck. And I don't know, I'm not particularly old, but I do feel like I do have some neck wrinkles, and I would like to combat that as early as possible. I'm not sure if it has to do with my weight or whatever, but it is something I'm aware of. Other people might not notice it, but I definitely noticed it, so I really wanted to pick it up. This is unlike anything I have in my collection. I don't have anything that is a moisturizing neck cream, anti-aging neck cream at all, so I figured this is definitely a category in and of itself, so something I didn't mind picking up, and I'm hoping it'll be really helpful. And it is an expensive product, so I want to get it on sale, but I have been thinking about neck moisturizer and neck wrinkles for a really long time. It is something that I really think about whenever I'm doing my skincare, and it's something that if I can find something that's going to help me with that area and it's something I notice, then I'd be really happy about it. The next product is the Peter Thomas Roth Cucumber Detox Hydra-Gel Eye Patches. So this comes with 60 patches, and usually it is $60, so basically $1 a patch. You use 2 patches, so you get 30 uses out of it. And that might seem quite expensive, but when I compare it to eye patches, the cheapest I've seen is like at Walmart, where you could buy a pair for $2, which is essentially what this is, but it's just a higher end brand. So I figured it was worth it in terms of money, plus being on the discount, definitely worth it. I only have one eye patch pair. To be fair, I've never used it, so I probably should have seen if I like that type of product before picking this up, but this is something I've had my eye on for a while. I just like the idea of something that's going to be cool and refreshing on my under eye area, make me look more awake. I'm not expecting long-term results from it, but just for a bit of like a pick-me-up after a long day or before a long day. And getting into my work term at school, I definitely know I'm going to be having a lot of long days, so I wanted to make sure that I looked hydrated and refreshed. Next product I picked up was 100% something I did not need, but I have been really drawn to the brand lately and I wanted to test out more products from them, and that is Briogeo. So this comes with their hair scopes, and it has the Do Not Despair Deep Conditioning. Especially after I bleached my hair, I felt like my hair was really dry, so something that is going to be deep conditioning I thought would be really great. It comes with the charcoal and coconut micro-exfoliating shampoo. I do have a full size of this. I really, really like it. I think this, and in conjunction with the oil that it comes with, is really good for getting rid of a dry flakiness on your scalp, which is something I struggle with, so I really like that product. I'm happy to have a little mini of it. Next is the Blow Dry Perfect Heat Protectant. I'm always in the market for a good heat protectant, so I wanted to test this out. And this is the Rosario Reparative Leave-In Conditioner, which is something, like I said, I have. My hair is very dry since I bleached it, so anything that's going to bring a bit of moisture back into it, I'm excited about. So because I wanted to test out these two products, I thought this would be good. I knew this was something I love. I thought that the value pack, and especially getting it on sale, was something that was worth it. But when I look at my beauty inventory for these types of products, it's definitely not something I had to pick up, and probably could have lived without, but I don't regret purchasing it because these are products I did want to try. If you watch my makeup inventory, which I'll link down below because I keep talking about it in case you want to know what the numbers are, I really do not need any makeup of any sort in any category. But that did not stop me. I bought 2 eyeshadow palettes, and ever since these launched, I've been really thinking about them. So I knew they were something that were really on my radar, something that I had been thinking about a lot. And that is 2 of the Huda Beauty Precious Stones palettes. So first I got the Amethyst one, which looks like this. I definitely love purple type colors, and I was wearing some of the purple eyeshadows in my collection just to make sure before I made this purchase that purples were something I could see myself wearing on a regular basis, because I do have purples in my collection, so if I'm going to go out and buy a purple palette, I better know that that's not something I'm wearing on a one-off occasion, but it's something I can incorporate into my daily routine. And I did feel comfortable that I could wear purples on a daily basis, and like I said, I had been thinking about this palette ever since they launched. I love purple. I really think it makes my green eyes pop, and I like the Obsession palettes so much. I have like 4 others, so I really know I enjoy the formula, and I was really excited when they launched these. And like I said, I've been thinking about them since they launched, so for me that was like, I don't need another small eyeshadow palette, but I know I'm going to use it. I know it's something I really have been wanting to add to my collection, so I felt comfortable picking it up. Same goes for the Ruby Obsessions. I do have to say the Amethyst was more on my mind, but the Ruby one is so pretty. I have been really loving pink looks lately. I wouldn't say you have like you have a bit of reds in here, but you got a lot of pinks. This one almost looks like greenish from the side, so that's a very interesting shade. I thought the shades in here were overall interesting. Was it something I needed? 100% no. I needed this less than I needed the purple one, but I do think it is so pretty. It's something I really was thinking about a lot. I picked up the purple one first, and I kept thinking about this one. So it wasn't until the end of the sale that I decided to pick up this one as well, because I thought while they're on discount, might as well. I really wanted some of the other ones too, but I really didn't think I would get the daily use out of the emerald or the sapphire, despite how beautiful they are. And I do think the topaz is something that's very beautiful, but I already have the coral one and the warm brown Obsessions. I just felt I could get a somewhat similar look combining those 2 palettes, and it wasn't something I needed. And the last makeup product I picked up well, I don't have the original packaging anymore because like I said, this is my second time filming this video, but it was the Becca, I think it's called the Macaron. Anyways, it came with like the 4 little highlighters. So I only have one of these shades already, and it's also in a midi, and it's currently in a project. So I figured, well, it wasn't in a project when I bought these, but since then I put it into a project, so I definitely want to work through that. But the shades that it did come in was Vanilla Quartz. This is the one I already have, but I really, really like this shade. There's also Opal, which I'm worried is a bit too dark for my complexion, but I'm thinking maybe in the summer I could definitely wear it as an eyeshadow inner corner highlight. I can definitely see myself getting use out of it, but I just don't know if it's a face highlighter for someone with my skin tone. Next is Rose Quartz, which is this beautiful pink. Definitely something I can see myself wearing. I was very excited to see this part of the collection. And lastly, what really got me to buy this set was the Prismatic Amethyst. This whole set was only $2 more than a full-size highlighter, and before now, the Prismatic Amethyst has only come in a full size. And I have other colorful highlighters. I even have other colorful purple highlighters, but this is something that I talked about before in a wish list. That is something I really wanted. But to buy a full-size purple highlighter when I already have some didn't seem like something I could ever justify as a good idea. But when I saw that it came as a mini, I definitely feel like I could finish a mini, I could work through it, enjoy it, and not feel bad about purchasing it. And for only $2 more, I would get these 3 other shades. It really seemed worth it for me to pick up the highlighter. That being said, I have like an obscene amount of highlighters now, and I really need to calm myself and start working my way on them, which is why I have one of those in a project pan. So hopefully I can just start really utilizing my collection for the next year. I really hope that there won't be any more hauls on my channel. Well, maybe like a holiday birthday type haul, because my birthday's in December, so maybe there'll be another haul on my channel in 2018, but I really don't foresee myself picking up any makeup. Today is Black Friday, and I looked, but I didn't buy. There's nothing I was super intrigued by. I really feel like I picked up what I wanted to during that Sephora sale, so I'm happy about that. And honestly, I'm trying not to look at things because I don't want to purchase things I don't need, and I kind of have to remind myself that I don't need these things. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you will subscribe if you liked it, and that you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye!